Hi guys and welcome to the video. I'm going to show you how I grow carrots in containers, but more importantly than that, I'm going to give away my secret for the soil mix that I've used over the years, played with, tweaked, tried and tested. It's what I grow my carrots in. So you're going to need some containers which are long enough, mine are about 50 centimeters long approximately, soil sifter, some compost, this is just my homemade compost, some sand. I've got some builder sand here, but any sand will do. Some vermiculite, which I'll go into in just a minute, and also some bone meal, which is good for root growth. So I use vermiculite in all my containers and pots when I'm growing vegetables. It's spongy, so it holds water, it improves aeration, and it gives off a slow fertilizer release, so it's really good. I'd highly recommend getting some. So to start with, you want to place your soil sifter on top of your bucket and dump in a spade full of compost. Now, if you use manure, make sure it's well rotted at least a year or two, otherwise the carrots won't grow very well, so it's always best really to play safe and use compost. So what you want to do, just get your hand in there, sift it through the gaps, so you're only left with the big sort of woody bits, which then goes into my compost bin. So you've probably filled it up around a quarter now. So you want a handful of bone meal. So this is good for root growth. Any root vegetables, it's really good for, and also a good handful of vermiculite. So once you've got that in there, you want some sand. So carrots need free draining soil with no stones or anything, so they don't fork. It needs to be light and crumbly just so they can grow and go deep without any resistance. So once you've got that in there, just give it a good mix. It's probably best to get your hands in there just so you can incorporate all that together. So the reason I grow in containers is a number of things really. So there's no weeding. So if you're growing in the garden, you just repeat this process by the way as well. So there's no weeding. You've got total control over the soil. You can go as deep as you like without having to dig right down into your beds. And they also keep better in pots once you've grown. So again, this goes in the compost bin. So your pot should be just over halfway now, so you repeat the process with some bone meal and vermiculite. And again, just mix it all in. So as I say, it's way better to grow in containers really for me personally. I've tried over the years just growing in the beds, and you don't have to thin them as well. That's another benefit. Um, when they all germinate and you need to thin them, the weeds just grow as well. So it's an absolute nightmare really, unless you've got really good soil. Total weed free. This just eradicates all of that. So once you've got a layer just over 3/4 full, I like to put some John Innes compost for young plants. Just a couple of centimeters, that's where I'm going to pop the seeds in. So again, it's crumbly, no stones, lumps or bumps or anything. And when they first germinate, this is going to be the soil that they come in contact with, and obviously it's used for young plants, so it's getting the best compost available as soon as it germinates. And you can use your back of your trowel, or I've got a screwdriver here, just anything to sort of make some holes. You can go as thin or sparse as you like. I'm leaving a bit of room for my carrots because I like them a bit bigger, so it's just a personal preference really. And I'm going 2 seeds per hole, so just in case one doesn't germinate. And if two are in the same hole, which they inevitably will be, I like to leave mine just so enough to use as a baby carrot, so that can still get eaten. It won't just be wasted. And of course, these containers are high enough to stop carrot fly as well, because they fly approximately 30 centimeters from the ground. So anything above 30 centimeters is going to be tall enough for the carrot fly not to bother with. And then again, you just want to cover lightly with the compost, a couple of handfuls of that. And carrots can take a while to germinate. It's normally around 21 weeks, so do be patient. You just keep it moist, don't soak it, keep it moist and just be patient. They will turn up, so don't worry. So just give it a good water and keep it in a sunny position. I'm going to pop this next to me potatoes in the containers there. And obviously you can do as many containers as you like. You don't really need to stagger them, they do keep well. If you want, you can do them every week or every couple of weeks, but there's no real need because, as I say, they do keep well in the soil. So if you've liked this video, I'm going to crack on with the rest of my containers. If you've liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, I've got lots of videos coming. Everything I do in the allotment, keeping chickens and growing veg. So thanks for watching.